strongly caution, the following programs are intended for mature audiences over the age of 18. These programs may contain some material that many parents would not find suitable for children and may include intense violence, sexual situations, coarse language, and suggestive dialogue.
Happy Wednesday. We're here with Make Fire. What's up, guys?
Hell yeah.
Hey. What's going on, y'all?
I know everybody's like confused as hell. They're like, what the fuck? So
Not
yes,
Friday yet, guys.
we're doing we're doing a special show tonight. So yes, there's going to be 2 sound injections this week, tonight and then Friday night. But we had to bring these guys on because they've got big shit going on. You guys have a brand new music video that's going to be dropping Friday.
Yep.
Yes, sir.
So, first off, how long have you guys been a band together?
You want to take this one, Bash, or Al, or do you guys want me to take it?
You take it.
Sure. So, long story short, you guys already know this. I was stuck in Mexico. I almost died. And then I got my stuff held hostage. So I came back home and I took a break from touring for about 3 months or so. In that time, I decided to just write a bunch of music. I wrote a song a day for a good month or so. And then I decided, I'm like, well, why don't I do like a little recording studio project for fun? And so I made a post online, and there was about like 30 to 40 people hitting it up because I was looking for a rock singer. And I'm like I can dabble with it, but I just want to play guitar, you know? So, so I send out a post, and then there's a bunch of people that hit it up, and then Al hits it up. And so I send Al's the singer right here. This guy, he's below me. So I send Al a song, and I sent it at like, what was it, like at 9 p.m. or something, or at some point at night. And then hours later, he sends me back like at like midnight or 1 a.m. 1 a.m. And I'm just like, and it was good, you know. It was like a small thing, but it was great. And I'm like, his work ethic was good. He can sing. And then to me, it reminded, his voice was very similar to Chester Bennington's from Linkin Park. So I'm like, there's something special here, you know? So then later on, I just started writing some stuff with Al, and then I sent it to Bash because Bash was in another band with me kind of thing. So I'm like, hey, Bash, what do you think of maybe just writing some tunes just for fun, you know, just for the fuck of it? Like, let's have fun. And that's kind of how it started. I want to say that started in, well, don't quote me on this. What is it, February or March, April? About
yeah
around there.
Something like that. So we're relatively still a new band, you know. It's just we've decided to kind of take things a little more seriously because we believe that these songs have some good potential in them. So yeah, I mean that's kind of where it's at. I'll let them also talk about it a little bit.
It's kind of funny that you brought up Linkin Park because we were watching the video earlier today.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, motherfuckers. We got to watch it before any of y'all did. So there was me and her and few friends that work for Hellfire that we're all fucking sitting there watching it, and one of them, the first thing out of their mouth, they're like, "This kind of sounds like Linkin Park."
Yeah.
Yep. What's funny, I had to almost intentionally take on my own vocal style for this song because Chester is such an influence of mine that I have to keep in mind sometimes that I'm my own person, I'm my own vocalist. You know, I have my own voice, and so I had to intentionally kind of find my for this music.
And here's the thing too, is that we kind of intended for this song to sound very Linkin Park, because the next one is completely different, and then the next two after that, we have a catalog ready. They all just sound very different. So it's kind of like we're throwing this out there being like, oh, they sound like Linkin Park, but then the next song is going to be like, oh, they also sound like their own different thing. You know, it's kind of to hook people in, you know.
Yeah, to kind of see what you guys are working with there.
Yeah, all strategy.
To give you guys full transparency, don't mean to cut you off. The first name of the demo was Linkin Park style demo. Then we came up with the name.
This is back before I had even met any of these guys in person. Like, this is all like through email chains, and it's just like Linkin Park demo just floating around, like us bouncing ideas back and forth. So.
That's fucking hilarious. Yeah, no, we sat there and listened to it, and it was phenomenal. I was like, fuck yes.
I really like it.
You know, it's definitely like, it's legit. And I was pretty excited, and everybody else that got to listen to it today, everybody was like, man, this is fucking sick.
Cool. Yeah, I was going to ask what you guys thought of it.
Cool. It's fucking amazing.
I love it. I love the quality of it. I love the song. Because, you know, I'm a little bit pickier. My variety's a little bit different, but I always love your stuff, Max. So shoot.
Thank you.
Yeah.
So speaking on that, before we get too far into the interview, we actually have a teaser clip. So we're going to launch the teaser clip right now, and then we'll kind of go into our fun little questions afterwards. So here's the teaser clip. This is all y'all motherfuckers get until Friday.
That's right. Come back.
That's all y'all get.
I was like, keep going.
Nope, that's all y'all get. Sorry, that's it.
Yeah,
you know, that guitarist kind of looks like me, but I think that's the stunt double.
Nah, he's too cool. Way too cool.
We're going with stunt doubles now. Damn, we're going big rock star shit now. Max is bringing in stunt doubles.
Well, I don't know, because there's a part in there, Max, that I was wondering how you jumped so high.
He can jump. He can jump.
You got hops. If that's really how high you jump.
No,
I drink a lot of coffee.
There are photos I see of Max, and I'm like, that's not him. I'm like, no way he gets
like 5 feet in the air.
Yeah. What, you just like curl up and,
we used like no props. There were no props used really in that music video. Like, that's just it's just us jumping.
So I have little springs on my shoes, and that's really what does it.
Oh, is that what helps?
No, I'm joking. By the way, there's some people on this chat, so I want to quickly just say hi. Hi, River. Hi, Ed.
Yeah. Hello.
Hi, Jess. Jess says the teaser was fire. Thank you, Jess.
Thank
and
you.
Lisa Kroger Nudick is watching. Lisa,
Hey,
hi.
Mom.
Mrs. Bash's mom, hello.
Awesome. Oh, we got
All right,
everything up here.
I have a Mojo dad.
Hey. We got a couple people.
Bill Ramsey down there. The Mojo dad.
All right. So, do you guys have any upcoming shows? Are you ready for shows? You doing shows?
You want to take this one, Bash?
Sure, yeah. Well, that's such a great question, Jags DeVille. Yes, we got a show in St. Louis. It's on the 13th. It's our first one. I live in St. Louis. Max and Albert live in Chicago, and I go up to Chicago pretty frequently. We've been getting some rehearsals in, and for songwriting, I'll usually travel up to them and stay for a day or two. But there's a venue called Red Flag in St. Louis. It's really popular metal and rock venue here, and they were looking to put together a show on the 13th. So we got our debut show coming up.
Hell yeah.
That's exciting.
Yeah, 'cause I mean, that was the first thing I was thinking. I was like, because usually when you get new bands, they will come out with one solid song, put a music video out, and just let that circulate for a good while as they're writing new material. So I didn't know if you already guys had enough material to go ahead and do a show, or if this was just getting your name out there and starting to build momentum.
Right.
Yeah, we have about like 5 original songs so far.
Oh yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
God damn.
Well, you said you were attacking it, so
Yeah.
And that's not including all the demos and the ideas that we have. You know, we're going to be working pretty hard.
Well, plus when I was stuck in Mexico, I had like 30 other songs just in the back burner, you know, just from my time there. Oh, Luis says hello. I say hello, Luis. Luis is someone I met on tour in California.
I've done heard about you, Max. I've done heard you can learn like fucking 5 songs in 10 minutes.
I don't know about that. I don't know.
That's what the rumor. That's what I was told.
oh man.
That's not far.
I usually
That's
do
not
what I
far
have to
off.
do,
It's
it,
quick.
you know.
That's what I was told. I was told a story. I don't know if I could. I'm not going to say who, what, when, where, or why. But somebody told me that you were sent like 4 songs and you learned this shit in like 10 minutes.
That is true. Yeah.
Okay, that's what I was told.
The legend is true.
Legend is true. Yeah.
Okay, shit.
Okay.
I
That
know I
makes,
told you that though. That's funny. Yeah.
that makes me feel horrible as a musician.
But honestly, like I teach almost every day, so it's like I live and breathe music. You know, it becomes just part of me. So
I mean, I've been playing for a long time, and I can usually learn maybe 2, maybe 3 songs an entire day, and that's like playing for hours,
sure.
depending on how difficult it is. And I'm like, dude, blew through 4 songs in like 10 minutes. We're all fucked. We might as well just fall here and just let it over.
And for me, it's literally like, how bad did I want it? I mean, you know what it was about. It was an audition, and I nailed it. But I remember even that day, there was a blizzard, and all my equipment was still in Mexico, so I had to go somewhere else to borrow equipment to record the audition tapes during a blizzard. So it was a pretty crazy time.
Dang.
Yeah.
Hell.
Sounds like one of those
Vacation.
stories. I went 10 miles,
Yeah.
walked in a blizzard.
My ass ain't leaving the. I mean, it doesn't snow here, but if it did, my ass ain't leaving the fucking house. Getting fired from my job. I'm not showing up. It's not fucking happening. I'm not leaving. So I hate snow. I hate fucking snow. All right, so let's get into some fun shit. I know Mojo's got some interesting questions for y'all that I've been waiting to hear some of this shit. So
I got all kinds of questions. Now, my question is do you want me to just pick it, or would you guys like to pick numbers between 1 to 25?
Oh God, what kind of questions are these?
Numbers. Huh?
oh,
If you're gonna ask the champagne question again, you gotta ask these guys now.
Oh,
7.
yeah. No, I didn't ask that
That'll
one.
be
I
the
got you.
induction question, no?
Which one you guys want? Number, or do you just want me to give you one?
Let them decide.
I say
Gentlemen?
shoot. I say shoot for it.
I'll choose number 7.
Number
Okay.
7 is number 7. If you could have a superpower on stage, what would it be? Costume? No costume? What is it? Max is like levitating.
I already have that.
See?
Yeah.
I got
I'm gonna
mine.
do something different.
All right, what is it?
My superpower would be the ability to never forget lyrics on stage. Because as a vocalist, like there are so many lyrics to remember. I don't know how Max fits all of these songs in his brain.
I don't either. I have like no good memory except with music. I think that's what it is.
You just absorb it.
And music theory has to help a lot. He's really good with music theory, so
Thanks.
he's on top of it.
Thank you, man. You guys keep complimenting me. You guys are building on my ego.
Stroke that ego.
Keep it tame.
All right, Mr. Cookies and Cream.
Yeah. Mine. It's funny you say superpower, but I feel like they're all just very realistic wishes that are within my control. Like to be able to play the backing tracks and never miss a beat. Maybe
Okay.
likely
Yeah.
not possible, but that's boring. So I'm just gonna say I wish I could play with my feet.
I hear you.
Those are interesting superpowers. Mine would be I'd shoot flames out of my hair.
That would
Is
be
that like an
cool.
actual
Yeah.
superpower? Bashes
Coming out
and
with, like, the
mine,
Hunger
Bashes
Games.
and mine are just like, I wish I could be a competent musician.
Yeah. Right. Wish I didn't suck.
Really quick, there's someone named Lucidic Lullaby. I hope I pronounced that correct. They just wrote in our thing. They said, "What kind of strap locks do you use, bro?" I use Daddario strap locks, and that's how I do my guitar flips.
Good question.
Yeah, I had an accident with that one time.
Well, literally, the last rehearsal I had with these guys, that happened to me. It finally broke. I just got it fixed yesterday.
I think
yeah, the whole thing broke up.
my very first shows, I think I was like 15, 16. And I tried flipping my bass and I barely got around. And all of a sudden my bass goes phew, right out the fucking other side. It blocked our guitarist right smack in the fucking face. I mean, just wow.
Yeah.
Fucking fucked my bass all up to hell. Fucked him up. He had to go get like 3 stitches right in his fucking face. I mean, it laid him wide the fuck open.
You guys finished the set, right?
I never did it again. I was
No, but
terrified.
did you finish the set?
No. I quit. My bass was done.
That was
And I didn't have a backup bass. I mean, I was a teenager. I could barely afford that one, and it was fucked. It was done. Yeah, it was gone for. All right, Mojo, what's next?
All right. Hey, they picked the number. All right. Who's got the next number? All right. What you got, Max?
I'll pick 8.
Number 8. If you can have a sold out concert anywhere, this is a 2-part question, in the USA and overseas. So there's no money issue. There's no nothing. You can have a sold out concert. Where's your spot?
Do you guys want me to start, or do you guys want to start?
Yeah, you start. You pick the number.
Yeah, all right. Yeah, true. All right. In the USA, it would be Madison Square Garden. In anywhere else in the world, probably Japan. Japan sounds cool.
All right.
Yeah.
Beautiful, beautiful country out there.
So I've heard.
Well, you're about to find out.
I'll let you guys know. November.
I was
That's
about to say,
right.
I already seen that you're supposed to be going to Japan, so
Yep. Yeah. I'll take pictures. I'll send you guys a panda. You guys like pandas?
Yeah, pandas are cool.
I'll bring back a panda or 2.
do it.
Right. You
All
might
right,
get a flag.
Who's got it?
Go ahead.
I'll take it. As far as anywhere in the U.S., I've been a homebody all my life. Outside of the travel that I did in the military, it's I've lived in Illinois my entire life, and so I'd probably pick Soldier Field, sold out show,
Okay.
Soldier Field or Wrigley Field.
That'd be nice.
And then anywhere overseas, somewhere obscure, probably like Sweden or something like that.
Some odd spot out in the middle of nowhere.
Mm-hmm.
Like, yeah.
I mean, Sweden's a big metal country. I mean, there's so many damn big ass bands that have come from Sweden. I guarantee you, half of these people don't even know they're from fucking Sweden, but they do. So, I mean, that's a hot spot for hard rock and metal. Period.
Definitely.
Yeah, for me in the U.S., yeah, along the lines of Al, I grew up going to a venue called the Pageant in St. Louis. So would love to be able to sell at the Pageant. I don't even know what the capacity of the place is, but it's not too awfully big.
Hey.
But that would just be a childhood thing,
Yeah.
saw so many bands that I loved growing up there at the pageant, so that'd be cool. Or somewhere in Los Angeles. I lived in Los Angeles for a while. Outside the country, I really have no idea.
I mean, it can be an island out in the middle of nowhere if that's where you want it. It's
Let's
anywhere.
Let's go to the Bahamas, just somewhere.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
That sounds right.
You.
Yeah.
You.
Oh, John MC is watching. Hi, John.
Hell yeah. All right. So
Oh,
I
that
know
looks cool.
I know I've asked
John.
Max this one, so he can be left out of this one. But
Oh,
for you two, what was that one defining moment that made you want to be a musician? Everybody's got that one, whether it was a band or a music video. What was that one defining moment you were like, I want to be a musician? That's it.
Ooh.
Yeah, I definitely know mine.
Go ahead, Al.
Okay. There are tons of old VHS tapes of me just pretending to be a rock star before I could even talk and I could barely walk. And the one that comes to mind first is one that we've actually posted before in a teaser or my intro video when we were first starting as a band. I might have been 2. I was just starting to take my first steps, maybe 3. And I was recreating the scene from Back to the Future where Marty McFly is playing Johnny Be Good. And I was reenacting the entire scene almost like exactly because I had watched that movie so many times over and over and over again. And I had a toy guitar and a mic stand. And from then on, I've been doing music. So that's mine.
Nice.
all right.
I do remember that video.
Me too. That's a good one.
And it's strange. I feel like you're still that same person now. Like when I am
He's got a beard now.
just with a beard.
A little bit more facial hair.
For me, I really don't know about a defining moment, but I started playing drums when I was 11. My dad asked me if I wanted to learn drums, and I think I was just a hyperactive kid that really couldn't sit still. And I said, and that's the one I gravitated towards. And ever since I picked up drums, it's just really been a part of who I am my whole life. Started playing in bands at probably, I think, around 14 years old or so, 14 or 15, and really just haven't stopped. And I've tried stopping one time and it didn't last long. So I think it's just something that's a part of me,
Yeah.
I think that's about it.
All right.
All right. That's good. All right, Mojo, what you got?
We're going to go with this one right here from Jennifer Lopez. If you could tell your younger self something, what would it be?
Ooh.
That's a good question. Eat more tacos.
Eat more tacos.
You eat enough tacos, Max.
So probably I'd say don't listen to other people, just follow your heart.
True. I mean, you really do got to follow your heart with this stuff because it's your guys' art, man. That's your passion, definitely.
Do what makes you happy.
Yeah. My younger self. Probably just calm down. Take a chill pill, kid.
Breathe. Just breathe a minute.
I'm still talking to my inner child. Heck, every day. You have to slow down, breathe.
That's a good one.
Hey, that's good.
This is something that I've actually put thought into before. I genuinely, if I could travel back in time or tell myself anything, I wouldn't say anything. Because everything that I've ever done, every mistake that I've ever made, every decision has led me to where I'm at now. And I could argue that some advice from my older self would have changed things, but who knows if I would have made more mistakes further down the line and ruined any chances of me being here. So I wouldn't tell myself anything. I would just watch from afar.
That's cool.
All right.
It's actually pretty fucking good. I mean,
everybody.
it is honest because I've said that a million times. It's like, what if I would have changed one decision I ever made and it would have completely changed my life as it is now could have been better, sure, but it could have gotten worse.
Could have been worse. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Even something as small as a zig when you should have zagged will change the entire course of the rest of your life. So I wouldn't change anything.
Back to the
Makes
Future.
sense. You're still alive now, so shoot.
Exactly.
It works so
Doing
far.
something right.
Right?
So let's go with pick a number again.
Cool.
Oh,
Before we do that, Mars is watching. Shout out to Mars. Hi, Mars.
Hey, what's going on, Mars?
Hi, Mars.
I just got to say I'm honored that J-Lo is watching us right now.
J-Lo.
We love J-Lo.
Hey, J-Lo.
All right, who's picking another number?
Al's turn.
I'll go. Yeah, let's go with 20. Let's go with 20.
20. Number 20.
Oh, please be a good.
If you had one luxury thing on your bus, what would it be? It can be whatever you want. It can be that king size bed. It can be that shower that you could actually fit into. Whatever you want.
Or the fact that it even works.
It is that luxury thing, like no matter what it is.
So I'll start this one, yeah? If that's cool with everyone.
Yep.
All right.
And I'll start with a preface of a story. I recently was on anyone that's been on a tour bus knows you usually can't shit on the bus. That's the only rule. You don't shit on the bus. I was recently on a tour bus. It was very fancy, and you could shit on this bus. It was very nice. It also had a laundry unit in it, a huge bed, and a shower, and it was the fanciest bus I've ever seen. So what I would want on my bus is a jacuzzi on the rooftop and a taco and coffee machine in the kitchen. That's all I want.
Okay.
All right. Jacuzzi on top. Then you can just like ride around and, chill while they're driving. That's kind of cool.
Yeah.
That'd be sick.
All right. All right. All right. Who got number 2?
Go ahead,
Shit
Bash.
on that too.
So maybe a functional, real working restroom would be something you'd want.
Yeah. That definitely helps.
All right.
Fair enough.
Yep. I could see how that would be difficult.
Yes. What's
Man.
next?
You know what?
I have mine if you're still thinking.
Go ahead, Al. Yeah.
Okay. Mine's, I think, actually fairly attainable. Is a few bolts, but I would want to bring my motorcycle on tour with me just because it's an easy way to get to ride roads that I've never ridden before. So just literally a moto tote is what they're called. You can literally bolt them onto the back of an RV or a tour bus or anything like that.
He's going to go find his own bathroom.
The world is my bathroom.
I don't know if you guys know, but lead singers, they don't shit. They're a whole
It is dead.
animal. Do they?
Yeah, we're like women.
I was about to say, so you're like women then.
All right. Learn something new every day.
Yeah. I did not know that.
Oh, mine would be a magic pill that would get rid of hangovers, I think. Or
Pill dispensary.
yeah. Or no, I've had this brilliant idea that I haven't came up with yet, but ever since I was a kid, it's this magic pin. If I point it at my drums, it absorbs the drums, and then when I get on stage, I just click the pin again, and the drums live. So if someone could help me with that invention, that'd be great.
It's called a drum tech.
A drum tech, yeah.
It'll take care of all your problems.
Yeah, true that.
Yeah.
True that. All right, we're going to take a quick commercial break, and I mean very quick, so nobody go anywhere. We'll be right back. All right. So if you're looking for a vacation, hit up Southern Oasis Travel on Facebook. They will help you out in whatever you want to do. Cruises to fucking Walt Disney World. They got you. Hellfire Radio is starting sometime in mid-September. So if you want to put your music in, send it to us at hellfireentertainmentmedia@gmail.com. Send us a high-quality MP3. Please don't send us shit that you fucking recorded in your goddamn garage because we're not going to play it. Just letting you know now. If there's nothing but a bunch of static, it's not going to fucking happen. And we do have a new show rolling out that's going to be attached to Sound Injection, which is going to be Sound Injection Plugged In. We'll be playing your music videos before the main show starting next week. So if you have a music video you want it played, send it to us. You do have to own the rights to your shit. So please don't send us something that a record label owns because get us flagged and in trouble because we stay in trouble enough as it is a Hellfire. So please don't do that. All right. On with the next question. This one's going to be a little personal. I used to ask this working for some other radio stations. If you don't want to answer it, you don't have to. And it's kind of fucked up. But if you had a vagina for 24 hours, what would you do with it?
I'll tell you what I'd do with it.
You don't count. You already have one, and we know what you would do with it, so don't.
If you lick it, it's yours. Sorry, I had to.
I'm going to tell your wife.
How do you think I got her? She's my wife.
There it is.
Oh, shit.
I'd probably just sit there looking in the mirror all day.
I'm like, what?
Spread eagle.
Is that mine? Yeah.
Fair enough.
Be fascinated.
I think I would try to see how much stuff I could fit in there. Like, instead of a backpack.
Why?
Why not?
Definitely.
Just curiosity. Curiosity.
Well, obviously, it's big enough for a child. So what you putting? I'm not understanding.
How many tacos can I fit for later?
God.
Scratch that.
Oh.
I think I gotta go barf. I'll be right back.
It's not what they mean by carne asada.
Nope.
No, don't do that. That shit's bad.
Not carne asada.
Spoiled. Don't do it.
That's going to be a really bad UTI. I'm just letting you know now.
That was a question.
There's your answer. What?
Al.
What? Oh, I already answered. I said play with it
Oh, okay.
for the entire 24 hours.
You'd be having a good time.
Yeah.
Like you don't do that already.
I was going to say, it's already happening.
Okay. All
At
right.
least you're consistent.
All right. So on with our number game. What y'all got? Somebody want to pick the next number?
1 to 25.
Oh, let's 3.
3. Number 3. Ha! All right. So, picture this. You guys are in Vegas, right? Having a good time, having fun. You realize that you're in the backseat of a cop car. So, the question is, what'd you guys do and who did it?
That hit him real fast.
That is funny. That is funny. I don't know. We were out this past weekend, and man, I was just in a mood. I was gun ho, like ready to keep going. And Al was passing out. It was, what was it, like midnight, 12:30, and we went.
It wasn't late.
It's not early.
Yeah.
It wasn't late at all. And we were at a bar, and Max knows a friend who owns a club, and we were like, yeah, we need to go there. We need to actually go to that place because we shot a music video there at one point.
Yeah.
And And Al was all for it. He was like,
He's like, yeah, let's go.
let's go right now. Especially since I heard there might be black women there. I'm like, I like black girls. And then and Al was like, let's go. And I'm like, okay, we're ready. And then 5 minutes later, he's falling asleep. So
I was like,
His head's just like this. Like he's asleep at the bar.
like not even like passed out drunk. Like I was sleepy. I was getting tired.
You're just tired. You just the whole.
that doesn't even answer the Vegas question.
Not really, unless you were gonna say like public intoxicity.
Just a
Intoxicity.
funny story.
Intoxicity.
That's a brand new word.
I was there too.
Public intoxicity.
Public EPs, man. I was falling asleep.
I forgot my mom's watching this. We got to keep it PG.
Yeah.
Oh,
No.
you done fucked
Oh.
that up.
Sorry, Mom.
Nah,
I really don't know.
it happens. All right, who did what? Who's going to jail?
Okay.
I mean, like, whew.
Well, I suppose like me and Bash have been on a few adventures now where it's like I feel like I'd end up in jail and he'd have to bail me out or something. He did save me once
We
before.
know that Al's not going to do anything because he's going to be asleep before anything.
I'm sleeping.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna do nothing until tomorrow.
Al is the supervisor, but he would fall asleep. But he'd be the supervisor.
Yeah.
Realistically,
Yeah,
if I'm, yeah, exactly, I can be up early. But realistically, my whole life has been a series of wrong place, wrong times. So I would be in jail for something that somebody else did, and I would just be the one standing there, and the first person that the police saw.
feel your pain on that.
I'm a good boy.
Don't you even?
Don't I even what? You feel guilty about something?
I know this is geared at me.
Ah,
I know that it's geared at me.
ah.
I did not say a word. I just agreed with him.
Yeah. So for all y'all that don't know, Mojo is my cousin. So she knows me very well.
Very well. I know we be going to jail because of your ass and not mine.
Oh.
Oh,
Right? Tell me
I
I'm
seem
not
to
wrong.
have opened up some history.
He's like, I'm not saying it.
Shit.
I'm not saying a word.
What? Look,
It's innocent till proven guilty, so I'm not saying
okay,
it.
I just proved it.
Kelly says she's right.
Oh, Kelly's my assistant, and that's not fair.
They're hanging up on you.
Well, I'm just fucked.
Yeah.
Yes.
Dana says she would have to bail you guys out.
Oh God, yeah.
At least
Yeah.
you got bail.
Kelly would help.
All right, we got a plan. Okay.
All right,
you
let's
guys
go
know.
with the, let's go further with the number game because this is fun as shit. Go for it. Oh shit.
Let's do 10.
10. Number 10 is going to be if you can put on a big concert for a nonprofit organization, which one would you pick?
I would probably do like a child illness one or like a cancer thing or something like that. I think would be very fulfilling.
Yes, whichever one you would want. You would want all of them?
Well, all of them, yeah, I would love to, but
True.
if it had to be only one, probably like a cancer fund kind of thing. Yeah,
Okay.
Yeah.
It's a good one. They're all good ones to be
they're all
honest.
good. Yeah.
I would do for special needs adults and children. I would say, yeah, I would do that.
All right.
Mine would be for Canines for Warriors. They're an organization that provides service animals to veterans with post-traumatic stress disorder. So shout out to those guys. They do a lot of good work.
Shout
Heck
out.
yeah. Evidently appreciate them.
Hell yeah. So I've asked Max this. You two are going to get this question now. If you could go on tour with 3 bands within your genre, what 3 bands would it be?
Oh man.
They're like, this is like a quiz.
Dead or Alive?
Okay.
No, that's not a band. He's asking if they're alive or they're dead, right?
I'm thinking.
You're like, yeah, I love that
Yeah,
Dead or Alive band. Yeah.
Yeah, like, do they have to all still be alive, or can I warp reality?
Fuck it. Let's warp it. Go for it.
I like it.
Warp it.
Oh man. I think Bullet for My Valentine is one right off the top.
Okay.
Top three for me. A modern one, Wage War. They're awesome. I really like them nowadays.
All right.
And then pass until I think of the third.
Okay, I got mine.
Good
Linkin Park, for sure. That's my number one. Skillet, just because they were a band that helped get me into music as a young teenager.
All right.
And three, probably either Cleopatra or Highly Suspect, one of those two bands for my third.
I really love Highly Suspect, and the first time I'd never heard of them before, and I was covering Welcome to Rockville with another radio station, and I sat and watched them, which I'd never heard of them, didn't know who the fuck they were, and they were awesome. But he brought out, it was like only two guys. I don't know how many people are actually in the band, but when they played, it was only two of them. It was just a drummer and the lead singer, and he played guitar and brought out this like tiny ass amp, and they fucking mic'd the amp, and I'm like, oh no, this is going to be bad. But it was
funny enough, Cleopatra.
Fucking good. I was like, holy shit. And then I started looking into Highly Suspect and listening to all their other stuff, and they really fucking hooked me in.
Yeah, they're seriously talented. Cleopatra, ironically, is also another rock duo. It's just a drummer, guitarist, vocalist. So I'm really impressed with both of those bands and their music and their songwriting abilities. They're so good.
I agree with you on that one. All right, you got a third one?
Yeah, it would be System of a Down in their heyday.
Ooh.
Yeah.
That's not bad. That's not bad. I don't know why I never could really get into them.
What?
I don't know. I know unpopular opinion, but I never could get into them.
I felt that disconnect, bro.
Yep.
Bash just leaves the show. Bash just like dips out. Bye, Bash.
That's all right.
No, just kidding. No. Yeah, I love System, man. They're a certain type of energy that just gets me going.
See, I've never got to see them live. That's one of the very few bands I never got to see live. And I went to a festival at one point where they were playing, but one of my favorite bands was playing the exact same fucking time at another stage, and I was like, I'm gonna have to go see my one of my top bands, and I had to skip out on System of Down because it was Mudvayne who was playing the other stage. I'm a gigantic Mudvayne fan. I was like, I'm not missing Mudvayne.
Love Mudvayne, yeah.
It's just not. And it pissed me off because Mudvayne was just here on Tuesday, and I had tickets, and I was supposed to take a trip somewhere, and the trip got canceled, and I gave away my tickets before the trip got canceled, so I didn't get to fucking go. And I was like, God damn it. And it was them and All That Remains, and I was pissed. All right, get back to the number game. Who's got
number game?
Have we done lucky number 13 yet?
No.
Lucky number 13 is going to be. What kind of strings do you tend to use more, Max?
What kind of strings?
Yeah, like what's the your brand that you like to use? What would you suggest for people that are starting out or even going on the road? Is there like different kinds?
There's different kinds. I like the Dario strings a lot. I've been using 9-gauge or 10-gauge strings. It also depends on what tuning you play in. With some bands I play in drop D. With Make Fire I play in drop C. So I typically use 10 gauges for that, just because of the tension of it. That's what I use. Yeah.
All right.
Okay. So flip that question with cookies and cream.
Drummer?
Yeah, what you use for your drums?
I have always been a long time Remo guy for drum heads. I've been experimenting with Evans lately, but mainly Remo. And then Zildjian cymbals, occasionally Meinl. And I rock a Pearl crystal beat kit right now.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. That's not too bad. Not too bad.
Yeah.
So for each one of you, and I don't know if I asked you this question, Max, but I probably have already. Who, for each one of you, who is your biggest musical influence? Just that one band that was all out. You're just right there as your biggest influence, period.
I'll have them start.
I guess I can go first. Since they did their instruments, for me, my mic is SM58 all day, every day. Sure, SM58 for both live and studio. And then I also use a Rode condenser for certain vocal takes. And then biggest influence, Chester Bennington all day.
Okay.
By far.
Who's that?
No idea who that is. Some dude.
Yeah.
Absolute legend. Rest in peace.
Yeah, I would say musician, as so many other drummers in metal would probably have the same answer. Joey Jordison. Yeah, I think, and I wasn't a Slipknot fan that knew every single song. They're definitely still one of my top favorite bands, but he was the drummer. I remember just watching and being like, wow, he's the one. Yeah.
And for me, definitely Linkin Park's one of them. Also Papa Roach. And the reason why is because bands like that, they also inspire other people. It's not just music, it's a movement as well. So like for me, they inspired me to do music. That's why I do music. It's like, I want to do what those guys are doing. And just seeing how they are on stage and how they tell, they put out messages about hope, just telling people like, hey, we're all together. We're with you. The bands like that, they really unify people and they make people feel better about their lives. That's cool. That's what inspires me.
I love Papa Roach. It's probably one of the best live bands I have ever seen. And every time I've seen them, which I've seen Papa Roach probably 10 or 15 times, and I've never seen them have a bad show.
Yeah,
never.
They're killer.
And I've seen lots of bands multiple times, and I've seen them have really shit shows that were just god awful. Like one of the ones that was always a roll of dice with me, and he's one of my biggest idols. And some people are not going to like this, but Marilyn Manson was one of my big idols growing up. Big idols.
Sick, yeah.
And he was very hit and miss because I've seen it where he's been so damn fucked up on stage. Beautiful people sound like beautiful pizza. I don't know what the hell he was saying. No clue.
Hey.
There's been times I've seen him where he was absolutely phenomenal. And there was one time I seen him twice within a 2-week period. I went and seen him at Welcome to Rockville. Then I turned around and seen him co-headlining with Smashing Pumpkins. When he was with Smashing Pumpkins, amazing show. You could tell everything he said, whatever. When he did Welcome to Rockville, one of the worst shows I ever seen him do. Wow. Couldn't understand a damn word he fucking said. I have no idea what the hell he was singing about. I knew the song, but the lyrics were definitely inaudible. I don't know what the hell he was singing about.
Wow.
No clue. But Papa Roach, those guys are fucking ace. Every time.
I would love to see them. Yeah, I bet they're on point.
Yeah, they've always been on point.
Absolutely.
All right. Pick a number again.
Oh.
Whose turn is it? Why don't we let Jags DeVille pick a number?
Yeah.
Fine. Let's go with number 1.
Number 1. If you could not play the genre that you play in, what would be the other genre? And it can't be rock. I want it to be a completely different genre.
You're saying if I could play or if I could not, like,
If you could not play the genre that you're in, like you no longer can play that genre. Like
if I had to
boop,
play something else.
you stopped.
Mm.
You're not allowed.
Can't be
What
wrong.
would you pick? Like,
Hmm.
I know, right?
I know mine. I would definitely do alternative / like modern rock alternative / hip hop.
That's still
'cause I
rock,
mess
bro.
around with that genre. No, not alternative rock. Modern like there's no rock instruments in it. It's all
Okay.
digital. It's all
Gotcha. Gotcha.
yeah, like
All right.
alternative hip hop.
Okay.
I think mine would be. Let's go with reggaeton.
Ooh,
Nice.
that'd be a fun one. They got some different kinds of drums too. Like different,
Yeah. That just sounds like a party all the time. So
right?
yeah.
Just have a good time. Shoot. All right, Max.
I'll do, and the problem with this is I love all genres. Like I listen to everything.
Yeah.
So this is a hard question. I'm gonna pick 3, and then from there I'll narrow it to 1. But I would love to do flamenco or classical music or blues. I think they're just phenomenal genres. If it had to only be one, flamenco.
Flamenco.
Yeah, it's just
That's good.
that's like shred in a different genre. You know, it's nuts.
Pretty much. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
You're a flamenco, bro.
That's not. That's
No,
not.
he's a rooster.
I am
That's-
a rooster.
That's true.
All right. So I kind of asked this question earlier, but we're going to flip it. So if you could tour with 3 groups that were completely out of your genre, who would you want to tour with?
Oh. I love these questions.
That's a
Bob
good-
Marley.
thought-provoking one.
Um,
Oh, I got it. But who wants to start? You guys want me to start? Or you got it.
Go ahead, because I'm still thinking.
All right. 100% John Mayer. I would love to tour with him.
Okay. Well, all right.
That's
all right.
one. Camila Cabello. She's a pop artist. She got some hits. Third one would be. Oh, this is hard. Bach. Johann Sebastian Bach, like the piano player.
Okay.
gotcha.
Oh,
He's
That
dead,
would be cool.
but you know.
Yeah, that would definitely be. It's a good one. Good one.
All right, mine are The Neighborhood as my number 1. Chris Stapleton.
oh,
And we've gotten that one before.
Yeah.
yeah.
And then the third would have to be Post Malone.
Oh,
Good one. That was a good one.
Love
Good one.
Post Malone. Love Post Malone.
I've never
Yeah.
met him, but he seems like such an awesome person to hang out with. So
Yeah.
yeah. Dang, those were some good answers, Al. Let's go Britney Spears, because why not?
why not? I'm down.
I knew
Let's
one
go.
more come out.
Happy baby, one more time.
Again, Toxic. And then Dirty Heads. Dirty Heads, they're like a 2000.
I remember
they get- yeah. Love them. And then Frank Sinatra.
Okay.
Oh,
Go back in time.
good one.
Okay. I didn't expect that.
Rat.
Did not expect that at all.
That's his karaoke.
That's my karaoke.
He does a
That's my
good,
karaoke.
he does a good Sinatra.
Okay. So now that we're kind of getting towards the end of it, we're going to throw one more question out and then we'll get into the ending. So pick a number.
I'll let Al take, or me? All right.
Anybody?
I picked 25.
25, the very last question that I got so far. Yeah. Okay, you guys ready?
All
All right.
right.
Y'all have these playlists and you know that you do. What are the top 2 freaky songs on your little freaky deaky playlist?
Okay.
You gonna get down and you getting ready for those special tacos.
Oh,
Oh,
Okay.
I've already got them in my head unless someone else wants to start it.
Yeah, I got mine. So mine is the entire Wiped Out album by The Neighborhood. That song fucks. Or that album rather. That album fucks. So it's just that entire album.
All right. Good album. Good to know.
did you say top 3 songs?
Top 2.
Top 2.
Top 2. Believe it or not, I don't have a playlist, but I'm putting together one right now. I got some.
Yeah.
It'd be Leave the Door Open, Bruno Mars.
Okay.
And then Sex on Fire, Kings of Leon.
Okay.
Okay.
Yep.
All right. All right.
It's another
Alright.
good to go to.
So for me, the first one is Porn Star Dancing. I don't know if you guys know.
Yes.
Yeah.
Good song. My second one, I'm actually texting my partner because I forgot the name of it. It's I knew it had the word medicine, but it's Fire Up the Night by New Medicine. If you haven't heard that song fucks.
I'll actually get in on this. Mine would be Say 10 by Marilyn Manson.
I haven't heard that. I'll have to check it out.
Say 10 by Marilyn Manson. And then my other one is going to be Rain by Sleep Token.
I love Sleep Token. That's
Rain would be a good one. Yeah.
See, now your playlist is all made for you. You gotta go back and save them.
I got more songs now. That's awesome.
Ruben
right,
Lopez, Kid Rock, LOL. Yeah.
All right, so now that we're wrapping it up, where do you guys like to connect with your fans? If you have merch, where can they get it? Where can they get your music? All that good stuff.
Sure. I'll start off, and then if you guys want to add any last-minute things, check us out on Facebook, Make Fire Band, or on Instagram, or on TikTok. We have a new music video coming out called Answers this Friday. Check it out, and I think that's all, unless there's anything else that I missed, Bash or Al.
Don't think so. If you want to follow me personally on Instagram, my Instagram is Herda the Thirda.
All right.
Is that how you pronounce it? I didn't know that.
Heard of it?
Herda the
Herda
Thirda. Because I'm Albert William Herda the Third, so it's Herda the Thirda.
The third.
That's funny.
That's nice.
For the band, yeah, we're on all the socials, the TikToks, the Instagrams, all that stuff. And if you want to follow me on Instagram, it's OG Seabass, but instead of SEA, it's SEE.
All right. So for everybody watching, thank you guys. We will be back on Friday. Please pay attention to the Sound Injection page because I will be, after they drop the video, I will be launching the video live on all of our platforms. So you'll be able to watch it live with people, be able to comment in there. I'll be in there when it's launched live. So just hang out with us. We'll be doing that until Friday. We love you guys. Thank you for hanging out. Make Fire. Thank you for joining us tonight.
Thank you for having us, Sound Injection. We love you guys.
Thank you so much.
Thank
This
you.
was so much fun.
Until Friday. We're out of here.
Bye.
Night.
Bye, guys.